So I had the entire day planned out. I had my breakfast, my lunch, my dinner sorted. Then work happened, and basically, this is the outcome of that. So I'm just about to cook the rice. Normally I would put some salt in there, but I don't have salt. But here's a trick for you if you're ever cooking rice on the hob. How I was taught is when you cook rice, make sure the water hits, just touch the top of the rice and make sure the water hits this first ridge on your finger. Knuckle? Would you call it a knuckle? Would you call it a knuckle? This first ridge. Anyway, this first ridge, that should be enough water. So we're just gonna switch that on. We're gonna let it boil. So you put cold water in. I never ever put boiling hot water. Leave the water in there. Once it starts boiling, put all the temperature down and put a lid on there and just let it cook slowly. But yeah. Alright, so I've decided to pan fry the chicken just so that once it cooks and it gives me that rich stock underneath, I can kind of use a little bit of that in the next set of cookings. I've also decided to blend most of the sauce just so that the consistency is a lot thinner, and we can use that on top of the rice, we can use it in pasta, and it just makes more sense that way. And then I also forgot to show that before I bring the rice to the boil, I'll just add vegetables in there to bulk it up. But at the same time, I will also add vegetables in here just to make sure that we are bulking it up as much as possible and using that for the vegetables so that as it reduces with the vegetables soaked in there, because to be honest with you, all the meals will have vegetables. So it just makes sense for me to put it in there. So yeah, and I will give you an update of the final look in a minute. Okay, Frugal friends, here we go. This is dinner for tonight. Don't mind me, I just tried to make the aesthetics look super cute, but obviously this portion is way too small, so we'll be having a normal portion. I just thought it'd look really, really cute like that. But yeah, we still have chicken here. My little one has already had like 2 pieces and he's really, really enjoyed it. So just put that in the grill really quickly just to give it like a crisp outside. This is all the sauce we have. We have the stock chilling right here, and of course we've got the rice as well. So the rice is going to fit in one of these big dishes as well, so there's plenty of food to go around. This, however, don't know how long that will last, but anyway, yeah, dinner is served. Day 4, and we're finished with the deadlines, and work has been submitted, work has been approved, and everything is a-okay. So that means it is now time to have something really quick to eat, and I'm probably gonna have like just an omelette right now, and then I'm gonna have lunch in a little while. I feel really bad because this week was supposed to be like all about trying out all these new recipes, but you know, life happens, and the reality is that if work comes up and a deadline comes up, then the reality is that you're most likely not going to be eating as well as you should. Maybe it's just me, It's the way that the nature of my work goes, because it's up and down. It gets super busy and then it doesn't get super busy, and then it's just like, yeah, you just kind of have to work through that, right? So I'm gonna make an omelette this morning, and I am possibly going to be making, I'm hoping that you'd have caught the dinner that I made last night, because that's what we're gonna have for lunch today. And then I'm excited for this evening because I'm going to be making chapatis, which is something that I'm not yet perfected, but I really love making because it's really simple, really easy. All you need is flour, usually salt, and some oil. And that's it. And you make them and they're fantastic. You can have them for breakfast, you can have them for lunch, you can have them for afternoon tea, you can have them for whatever you want. And they're just really versatile. So I think I am going to make an egg this morning and maybe make some pancakes as well. As per usual, that's what we have for breakfast, right? So let's go ahead and make that. All right, so I've realized the power of batch cooking, right? So to avoid me not eating anything, it's probably best if I cook a little bit more than normal. So instead of making pancakes every day, it makes sense to make a batch of pancakes that you can just heat up as and when you need them, right? So this is really good because it's teaching me lessons that I wouldn't have otherwise thought. I just thought you would just make stuff every morning, but it makes sense to batch cook. So today we are going to, I've changed my mind, I'm not having an omelette. Actually, I'm weary of the fact that I might soon start hating eggs, and I don't want to get to that point because I love them. We're gonna make pancakes, and not those upset looking or not those sad looking pancakes I was making before. This time around I've got my flour and I've got an egg. Now I normally would have used milk, but there's no milk, so we'll just have to use water, right? And hope for the best. Guys, I'm learning as I go along, please don't feel so sad for me. You know, I'm learning as we go along, and I'm taking every lesson and I'm jotting it down, and I'm gonna make it better. Every time I do one of these challenges, it'll just get better and better and better till we get to the point where we are experts at the £10 weekly food budget challenge. So let's keep going and let's keep learning. Please continue to let me know in the comments down below as well. And by the way, guys, I'm not hungry. I know that those portions look small, but I think it's just like the angling of the camera, to be honest with you, because in reality, the portions are not that small. So this bowl will look tiny, but it's not tiny. Like, if I put it like this, it's like half my face. So just saying. But thank you for your concerns, guys. Anyway, let's keep going. Alright, so here we are. We have got my pancakes. We have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them all ready to go. And don't they look so much prettier than the other ones that look questionable? But these ones look really, really good. So I'm going to eat 1 or 2 or maybe even 3. And then I'll use the other ones for the next breakfast that I have. So yeah, breakfast looks good and it is ready to go. So welcome back, friends, and it is lunchtime and I've got leftovers. So we're going to be having leftovers today. I've got the rice from yesterday, I've got the sauce, and I've also got the stock and the chicken. But I think I'm going to save my chicken for dinner time, just because yesterday my son really liked it. He had his own dinner, but he just felt like it was something that he had to have. So I'm going to save that for dinner time, just because I want to enjoy it. And I don't want to like eat all of it now, you know, and then dinner time we don't have anything. So that's going to wait for dinner. But we still have all this sauce, guys, all of this ready to go for the next couple of days, which I'm really, really excited about, because it just sits there, it marinates, it's sealed really nicely. And then obviously we've got this much rice as well. So I was thinking of making rice balls and then dipping them in, like having them with like dip sauce, but ain't nobody got time for that. So I'm just gonna heat that up and I'm gonna have that for lunch, basically. And the good thing is that, guys, this stock is absolutely amazing. Can I just point out something, right? That it's actually gelatinous. Is that a word, guys? Is that really a word? Let me know. But like, it's like proper stock. So I'm gonna cut that up into like little mini cubes, and I can use that. Ooh, I can use that in my food as well. So how exciting is that? That's really good. So learned something else today, which is good. So yeah, I think I'm gonna use a little bit in my sauce just to give it a little bit extra flavor, you know. And then yeah, so let me serve that up, heat that up, and then we can have some of that for lunch right now. All right, friends, so dinner is ready. It's really hot. I may have put it in for a little bit too long. And yeah, we're gonna have this with that was really hot, but it's really good. Do you ever find like when food is like when food is like stayed overnight, it tastes so much better the next day? It's good. It's really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do that naughty thing where you eat while you work. So I'm gonna do that, and I will catch you for dinner time.
Twenty minutes later.
All right, so dinner is now ready. We have chapatis, which, guys, don't judge all of this right now. It didn't quite come out the way that I wanted because I didn't do the dough the way that I wanted. But the point is that you can make this with very simple ingredients. So anyway, that's done. And then we've got chicken in here, and we've got the sauce in here, and I'm just about to boil some vegetables, but this video is going to be too long if we sit here and wait. But that's what we're having for dinner. I managed to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I managed to make 6, which is just enough for lunch, dinner, and breakfast, 2 each, which is fair enough. And so just like that, we're about to have dinner, and I really hope you are enjoying this series. Please make sure to hit that like button if you are enjoying it, and of course consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. And so I want to thank you so much for all the support and encouragement that I've received in the series. I feel so elated that there's so many people who are not only interested in this type of content and saving money, but also people who are genuinely willing to encourage you along the way. I'm so blessed, and I'm so thankful to each and every single one of you. Of course, don't forget to check out these videos if you want to find out more about frugal living and how the things that I've implemented in my life that have saved me thousands of pounds, and how it's helping me in my journey to financial freedom, because that is the goal at the end of it, right? So thank you so much again for all your support, and I will see you in tomorrow's video, and of course I will see you in the comments down below. So take care and have a wonderful evening, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.